All right, welcome back to LearnWire. We're going to be taking another look at RankIQ. It has been a while, maybe 6 months, that I have used the tool. Obviously, many keyword research tools and content optimization tools come out, and my job is reviewing them. Right now, I want to come back to a very high quality tool that has a really large following of premium paid customers. Right over here, you'll be able to see over 5,000 bloggers, and I've actually logged in to the Facebook group, and we can come over here and look that they have 6,800 members right over here on the RankIQ Mastermind group. I believe you can only it's a private group, so you have to be a member of RankIQ in order to be a part of that group. Since I just reactivated my account, I'm going to be doing a case study with keywords that I find in RankIQ and seeing how fast we can get the articles to rank. And we're going to be optimizing our articles and just doing a bunch of different stuff with RankIQ. Who is this software for? This really is for people that are trying to build their blogs up. And I would say that it is catered towards people that don't really know a lot about search engine optimization or SEO, and they just want a tool that kind of is very, very user-friendly, easy to use, and just kind of tells them what to do. You can see all these keywords right over here that I can optimize, run my SEO report for. They have done a facelift as well. So it has definitely reworked, and the UI of RankIQ looks different than the last time I used it and so forth. So you guys are going to witness me using this tool over the next few weeks, creating content, publishing it on a DA site of mine that has a DA of 20. So I should be able to get some content ranking with RankIQ. Of course, there's a link below if you want to go sign up. They have all kinds of different plans. Right now, they're running $50 off, so you can get I would say it's like the medium-sized plan. I believe you get 16 reports per month, and you can get that for like $49. So there'll be a link below. Let's jump in. As I was saying, that this tool, obviously, you can be very experienced to use this tool. But you also, if you just wanted to dive in and start using a tool and creating a website, and all your keyword research done in one spot, all your optimization of content done in one spot, you kind of get a game plan, and then you get a community as well, right? Over here, you get a community. You can ask any questions you have, and people are going to jump in and help you out. People will look at your website if you want them to, tell you what you might be doing wrong, all kinds of good stuff. So it's a really strong tool to get you started, and you really don't need a whole lot else. Really, you just need content, because this is a content optimization tool. They've built in all kinds of different cool stuff that I've looked at. So we can go and right over here, unscheduled reports right over here. We can now go to schedule. We can schedule this. Like, let's say we want to schedule that. We would push OK. Yes, we would move this over to a scheduled section, right? We can say new post update. Is it a new post or an update, right? So if this is already on your site, then you could just say that we're updating the post. You can assign different writers and add them in here. If you're writing the article, you can put me. If you would add other article writers right there, the URL of the blog page, stage of creation, research, writing, editing, published, all kinds of good stuff, right? So this stuff didn't exist months ago, and now it is there. You can watch a tutorial right here. There's like a 10-minute video right there on getting you started on this page. There's also a 53-minute walkthrough right here, 4 easy steps to get started with it. So they, don't leave you hanging. We can go over here to scheduled posts right over here. So we move that one over to scheduled posts, right? So now we have this one right here. You can show your calendar, your content calendar. Right now we're in October. You can look at all the posts that you have in October, November, December, 2024, all kinds of good stuff right there. Click here now to set your monthly goals. How many posts do you want to schedule per month? Let's say it's 8 right there. Post updates, we want to do 5 post updates, and then you would set that, right? So then you have your goals right over here as well. Super cool to manage your content teams, as well as even just if you're going solo at it, still a great way to manage everything, okay? So I'm not going to do a full tutorial, a full review of just all the settings. We're really going to just do some keyword research in this video, get started, and then go and create some content real quick, and then start optimizing content. I want to start getting results with this tool, and we're going to be doing kind of a mini case study over the next few weeks. So get ready, let's jump in. So I'm going to go to the keyword research section. So you click on keyword right over here. They have different links over here, like if you're in gardening, parenting, food, travel, all kinds of cool stuff. And then one of the great things that I've always said about this tool, that if you are, one of the biggest holdups of people getting started is niche research, right? Like, I don't know what niche to get into. Well, all you have to do is just click this drop down right here, and there are so many niches in here. There's hundreds and hundreds of niches, and it even tells you how many keywords they have for each niche. So you can literally go and, like, if you have an arts and crafts site right here, you could just tackle all of them is 17,000, almost 18,000 keywords. But even better than that, you would just tackle one of these at a time. 3D printing, 163 articles right there. You could build a mini niche site just on 3D printing. They already have 163 keywords for you. If we clicked on that, all these keywords right here are all 3D printers, best layer height for 3D printing. Look at all this. And you would just go and tackle all these keywords. And then when you're done with that, maybe make your site just about 3D printing, something a little bit like generic. Because then after you're done with that topic, that category on your site, you could go and choose any of these ones. You will be busy for a very long time right here with these arts and crafts right here, right? You would just pick another one, and then you would go to town on that and create all the content on that. So you could really build your site out. It's just crazy. I'm not going to show all these, all the niches in here, right? I think you do need to be a paid customer in order to get all the niches, but they've already done all that hard work for you, which is super, super cool. One of my favorite features of the tool is definitely the keyword research already done for you at a high level, and the broken down niches already. So that is already worth the price of entry, $49. Once you get in, if you do want to downgrade to a I believe it's like $29 a month, and you get 8 reports. That's what I'm on right now. It is a paid account, but it is like a downgraded account because I like to use the keyword research the most. I have LearWire and so forth. And then you can keep going up. You can pay $100 a month and get, I think it's 32 reports per month. And then you can go up to about 100 reports per month. This is a little different than the spray and pray method, just FYI. If you're going to sign up to RankIQ, there are people that get a ton of results, and I will show that in other videos on the Facebook group. But people get a lot of results with this tool, but you're not going to be going at a speed where it's like the spray and pray method, which is basically like, what you're seeing other YouTubers do, creating 1,000 articles in like 2 hours and then publishing it all on your site. That's not what the customer that is going to be using RankIQ is going to be. People that really put in that time on each post. Probably I would just estimate between 1 and 3 hours per piece of content in order to really make sure that it has personalization to it, that it has all the covered topics that you need and so forth. So this is definitely not for, programmatic SEO or people that are just wanting to build their site up as fast as possible. This is actually, what you would typically think of high quality content and websites. You're going to be taking your time, probably one post per day, depending on what plan you're on, and you're going to put all of your attention into that one post and so forth, if that makes sense. Okay. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to say personal finance, and I found one that I want to go after right now. We're going to go into freelancing right here. So we have freelancing. All right, perfect. So now we're looking at all these keywords, and if you're wondering how they determine their keyword difficulty and speed to rank and so forth, They have Brandon Gailey has a lot of content around that, and you can research that. But it's the lowest competition phrases with significant traffic potential, curated by the CEO, that's Brandon Gailey, and his research team. So they have this down to a T, and they keep this updated. And it's not going to be the traditional keyword difficulty levels that you are used to. Some of these you'll copy these. For example, copy this, and you'll go in. Let's just go to a tool like over here in Ubersuggest, and we'll go and search and see what it says. Sometimes it'll be an easy keyword. Sometimes it will not be an easy keyword in these other tools that you have. Like right over here, we do have best foundation for a makeup artist. It does have a difficulty level of 5, so that's good, right? And then we can go over here and look at what some of these stats are. If you want to, kind of double check these keywords, if that makes you more comfortable, that's fine. To kind of look and see what the opportunity is. But if you can notice right over here, this is basically saying that it's a difficulty level of 5. But when we come over here and look at a lot of these sites have a lot of backlinks going to them. And look at the domain authority is extremely high if you actually looked at this. So then this tool itself giving you a 5 makes no sense at all. And that is kind of like, it's kind of hard to trust these tools if that makes sense, right? Why is this saying it's a 5? I'm going to go ahead and push refresh. Maybe it's now a difficult keyword and it needed refreshed. Yes. So you just saw that the last time it was a 5 and now it's a 64. Looks like all these people went after this. But nonetheless, a lot of these keywords will either be, it'll say it's high in here and it might be a good keyword in RankIQ, or vice versa. A keyword in one of these traditional tools might say it's an easy keyword and it's not a keyword or not in RankIQ. So, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Just like going over to RankAtom and doing some keyword research, we could go and find all these weak spots and all these keywords right here, which a tool like RankAtom is saying that, hey, this tool right over here is being a freelance artist worth it. It should be an opportunity for you, even though there's a DA of 92, a DA of, or right here, we have a DA of self-employment artist, 15 right there. And then we have Cora right there. And then we have another low DA right over here. But since there's all these other ones that are 90 and 60 and 40, and you got another 90 right there. This keyword right here, if I took this, RankAtom is saying that this is a great keyword to go after. There's 4 weak spots and opportunities. It also passes the KGR right there. So this would be a good keyword. I would like to go and see what Ubersuggest says this keyword is. So it's saying it's a 5, but we're going to go ahead and refresh this. I don't know what is going on with Ubersuggest, but I guess you have to manually refresh every keyword. That's not good. But there you go. So the keyword difficulty score is a 51 in Ubersuggest. You're probably going to get a medium to high difficulty level with this keyword in a traditional keyword tool like Ahrefs or Ubersuggest or something like that. But my point I'm trying to make is that in RankAtom, that exact keyword right now is passing a KGR, and it also is showing 4 opportunities or 4 weak spots to go for this keyword. Another thing you can do as far as testing is you can go to Google and push enter and then do a Control F and a Control V and then see who's optimized. So you've got 1 person and 2 people in the top 10 are actually optimized for that keyword in their title tag, H1 title tag. So that means 8 other people are not optimized in their title tag, and they have a Reddit right there and so forth. So hope I kind of made my point there as far as keyword research. You just kind of have to pick something and run with it. And you got to pick a tool and kind of you trust it in a sense. You've got to pick a tool and believe in it and believe in the people, the team behind it, that they know what they're doing, because all these tools are going to give you all kinds of different numbers all across the board, right? And then so hopefully that makes sense. So if you're in the RankIQ community and you choose this tool, then you can trust their keyword research. And that's kind of what you would do, is trust their keyword research and follow the steps to start ranking your content, okay? So now we have picked freelancing. We have 222 keywords to look at. If you want to look at a tutorial, you can. I'm going to go over here to keyword type. I do want to go with questions right now. So we're going to apply that filter. We're going to go with time to rank. I'm going to go with these three up here, apply filter. You can also go with competition based on DA as well and so forth. So now we have still a really nice list. And I'm going to sort this by ultra fast right here. And here's one right here. So we're going to go with how much does freelance web developers make. But right now we can go ahead and add some keywords. I'm going to go with that one as well. Okay, cool. So I've added keywords right over here. We can go to my keywords right over here. And we can start looking at all these keywords that we have in here. How much do freelance animators make? I'm going to go ahead and push the run report button, and then it's going to go and start analyzing the top search results. I believe it's the top 30 for this tool. All of the NLP keywords, LSI keywords, it's going to suggest titles to us. It's going to do all that work that you would expect in a high quality content optimization tool. So we need to get to a B- right here. How much do freelance animators make? Google rankings analysis, time to rank very fast, competition 30 right there. We can download this report. And here's the content analysis topics Google likes in posts. So we have all these topics right over here that we would want to put in our post. Here's the title analysis right over here. Title grader, you can actually put your title in right here and grade your title. Top ranking titles with competition analysis right over here. It gives you all their stats, DA, all that kind of good stuff. Highest graded content in SERPs right over here. So here's some good content. You can actually go and grab one of these pieces of content and go and basically kind of use it for research and rewrite it and so forth, right? So what I'm going to do is, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. We can actually grab a lot of these phrases right over here. We could copy these and use them in our favorite article writer, AI writer, and so forth. And we're going to do different testing. But in this one, what I'm going to do is, you can also download the report right here, and then we can go and look at it and see what it looks like. And this is what it's going to look like. Is you have your summary, you have all your keyword topics that you can use, and this is the best way to be able to copy those keywords, those LSI keywords that we should use and so forth, right? So you can send this off to your writer as well. But what we're going to do is just take our keyword right here, and I'm going to go and I'm going to let AgilityWriter write this for us. So I'm going to go over here to an optimized mode article. We are going to go click on new optimized article. I'm going to put the title in right over here. I'm going to put it on the project and generate article for 4 credits. And it's going to go generate this. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, just to show you guys how I'm using AgilityWriter. So we have Agility is automatically going to pick the highest quality content to mimic its or build its outline from. So that's awesome. You can recreate the outline or choose different ones if you want. You have your core settings right over here. I chose full GPT-4. That is going to cost more credits, I believe. Yes, it costs more credits. I don't mind. We have all these settings over here. And then I did just add one thing. So I left the outline exactly the way it created, but I made sure to put this line in right here because I really want to answer this and see if it'll go out there and actually answer this for us, right? And then I went ahead and grabbed our LSI keywords and I went all the way down to 3, right? So I grabbed the highest scoring topics to use, and I just went down and grabbed all from 3 above. So it's about 40 keywords or phrases, and I added them in the extra keywords box, right, to see if we can add those in, help with our score and so forth. So I added key takeaways, styling, readability is a new feature, improved readability, only works with English, authority links, and then I'm going to go ahead and get with the images right here. Those are my settings right there as well. So I'm going to add this to the writing queue right now, and it's going to write that for us. We'll be right back. All right, perfect. So we have the article is done. It's 2,200 words in length, and we are going to go ahead and click on this. We're going to click to copy the article. And we're going to take this back into RankIQ. And then once you're inside of RankIQ, we're going to go over here to the content optimizer right here. And I'm going to paste our article inside here. And you can see that right off the bat, because we had entered in all those keywords. Wow, that's impressive. We have all these keywords that we selected, 40 keywords right there. And you can see over here in green, that means that it was used. So green means that they were able to use it. And look at all those keywords that AgilityWriter was able to actually incorporate into the writing. And that's what makes AgilityWriter so ridiculous, right? So you can see all the keywords. We can go and optimize this. I like to beat it by at least one notch right there. We can go to just click on unused over here. And then here's some that we are unused. So how much do freelance animators make? And what I would do is we would come through here. We can use some of these images. I'm just going to leave them all in there for now. This one has a little bit of a weird thing going on right there. So I probably would click this and just delete that image because it looked kind of weird. Sometimes the faces, even in Midjourney, are not going to come out as good. We have automatic links created, authority outbound links created from Agility as well. We can come through here, and so there's a huge range of annual income for freelance animators. That does make sense to me. Between $20 and $35 hourly is what it looks like on average. More experience will get you $35 to $70 per hour, and then even up to $150 an hour. So there's a big range of people. I'm going to go ahead and just say what I would like to do on this kind of article. And this is what I'm talking about putting in the time to make sure. And it looks like about $62,000. So I'm just going to say 60,000, right? It's close right there. So I'm going to just go right over here into RankIQ and just say, sum it up at the end of the day. The average annual salary of a freelance animator in the USA is 60,000, something like that, right? So we've answered it. This could hopefully somewhere inside of here could hopefully get us this snippet. What we can do is copy this right here, and you could use ChatGPT or you could use Claude. We'll use Claude today. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in right there. So we are using Claude. I just said write 2 helpful paragraphs, including these keywords. I put those keywords in right there. Here are helpful paragraphs. Motion animators, also known as blah, blah, blah. So it's going to go and just write this for us. We'll go ahead and push the copy button. We'll go back into RankIQ and just find a place for this, probably at the bottom down here. We'll just go down here, push enter, Control V right there. And then also I'll come in here and find a good spot to also create more paragraphs like so. Now, I don't know if I need to push return twice or not. We'll find that out in just a minute. Just going to push return right there. And you can see that we just went from a B- all the way up to an A because we just included even more keywords. Look at this. For some reason, the AIs are struggling with including D-animator in there. So you might want to manually create a sentence to put the animator in there, but look at all the keywords that are being used right there. So we have enough content right over here. It's not too much. It's not like it's a 3,000 word article. I wouldn't recommend going like double or anything like that. As long as you're 200, 300, 400 words over what it's saying over here, I think that's good. And then also, as long as you're tied with this, in theory, the way that RankIQ works, that is good enough, but I think that you should always try to aim to be a little bit better. So an A right there is really, really good. You can push this highlight button and it will tell you where all the keywords are from over here if you wanted to. I'm going to save this draft right here. I am going to mark this as done because and then you can download this as well by clicking the download button. And it's going to download this into a Word file. You could send this off. You could also go in, put this into Grammarly, or if you have Grammarly Pro installed, you would start going through here and start fixing a lot of the grammar errors. I'm going to do that real quick. And you can see as I'm correcting these with Grammarly, you can see the word count right up here changes instantly when I fix it, right? So it is live. I'm not sure if that used to be the case a year ago when I was using the tool. I feel like you had to push a refresh button every time you wanted to see a refreshed score. So right now they have it completely live and updating while you are using the tool, which is really nice. So this is the extra time that we're talking about, right? So if we do the spray and pray method, you're doing what I'm doing right now, fixing all these grammar mistakes. You're not going to be doing that, right? And so this is ultimately 98% of the time Grammarly is right. So it's if you're going to be just throwing content up, AI content, then of course Grammarly is not 100% right, but you are more likely to have higher quality content by fixing the Grammarly suggestions than not doing it at all, if that makes sense. So this is going to take a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so the next step, just out of curiosity, you don't have to do this. I was just curious using the optimized version of AgilityWriter and then going through the actual steps, spending 5 minutes to actually correct all of the grammar mistakes in Grammarly. So I went ahead and copied all of that. And then I come over here into originality and we're actually pulling an 84% original score, which is super cool. Like I said, this doesn't really mean anything or do anything, but it is kind of cool to see that it is basically passing the AI detection, which is pretty cool. So the next thing that we would do is we would go into our website and paste this in. And then what we would do is maybe grab something like this. And I'm going to save this image as, but I'm going to go ahead and grab our keyword. We'll come back over here. We will save the image as and paste that in, save. Then what I'll do is I'll come into our featured image. So this is that extra steps that, there is automation. There's some great tools, especially SEO, like AgilityWriter will publish right to your, I'm going to paste that, I'll alt text that, and then the description. Agility will publish this like this as well. So will SEO writing.ai. It's completely hands-off and it's great. But this, we're putting those little bit extra touches on, right? So now I can grab this and push the delete button. We don't need that. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one and control X. So we're going to move that one and we're just going to see if we can come down here and move that to another space up here, maybe like right here. Just so not too much space goes by without an image, right? Because it is engaging. But I don't want more than 5 images on a post because it will slow down the post as well. Just to answer our questions, when we do push return over here in RankIQ, it was way down here at the bottom. When I pushed return, like right here, this was a return the career path. And we come over here, the career path. So it does end up being a return. So that's cool. Here are 2 helpful paragraphs. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and just say, oh, we definitely want to take that out. So I'm going to delete that right there. And I'm just going to go like this, some additional info about freelance animators. I'm going to make this an H3 like so. We're going to finish the title, a complete guide right there. But this is our keyword we're going for right here. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to save the draft. I'll come down and fix the slug right here. All right, we're going to try to create a meta description based on the text. Push enter, and we can come fill this out right there. It's a little long. We'll go with that. We'll put it in the category right there. We'll go ahead and publish this. We'll view it. Here's what it looks like. How much do freelance animators make? A complete guide. I do need to fix that part right there. So edit post. There's 2. There's one, I guess this image right here. We'll take that and we'll just come down here and paste that down there. We'll push update and we'll go look at the post again. And because we have the featured image right there, it looks really good. And this is what you're able to do in this, this entire thing. I did this all in front of you. With the time we had to wait for Agility to write that article was about 10 or 15 minutes worth. But it, look at the quality of content that we're getting right here. And the image is already done for us. Really, really cool stuff. This is why Agility is one of the best article writers out there, top 3 for sure. And then finally, we'll just take this, we'll go into Google Search Console, and we will get this indexed. And then I will go and set this up in SERP Robot and track this. We'll come back in a week or two and we will check on the rankings for this, and we will continue some of these processes so we can get some of this content ranking using only RankIQ for keyword research and content optimization. And then you can technically use any AI writer you want. I'm choosing Agility in this one. Maybe I'll use some other ones as well. But this is a really, really cool workflow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. The links to RankIQ will be below, and a link to AgilityWriter will be below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next video.